everyone, this is Gina, and guess what? It is treasure bag time again. So this one is called Spring Splendor, and first I just want to apologize for being gone so long. I haven't made a video in a little while. Things are getting a little rough around here. My mom's health is deteriorating more and more, so it's hard to design and get a lot of videos done, but I promise I will be right on it with the tutorials for this. And I did start a design, this pretty little bracelet, and I'll try to get it finished and get it up too, for those who just like to have designs and don't want to deal with the bag. So let me tell you a little bit about the treasure bag. Now the treasure bag is not a subscription bag. It is a bag that comes out bi-monthly, sometimes bi-monthly and a half. It depends on when I get my orders in, which has proven to be kind of hit and miss. But it is always a different price depending upon what I put in it, but I try to keep it lower than $35. And this one is $34. And there is on my website a form that you can fill out to be notified. A few days before I actually put out the bag, I send out notifications so those who are interested can get the bag. I do not make a huge number. I've made 300 of this one, and I will increase that number as time goes on. It's just at this point in time, that's the time that I have to put into the bags. And I know a lot of people can't get them and they get upset, but I will start making more. And this one, like I said, is called Spring Splendor, and it is called the GGC Treasure Bag. And this one, I have put in a lot of green, purples, pinks, just bright, cheery colors with bright silver findings. And I have put in this bag 28 different items. However, in each bag, like I'll have 3 pendants or something like that. So you're actually getting a lot more items than if I bagged them separately. It would be probably around 35 or something like that. But I didn't. I bagged them together. So there's 28 items in this. And this is what the bag looks like. This is a nice heavy one. And it has a lot of stuff in it. So with my bags, I try to always put a lot of beads. In this one, I put more beads than I did findings. Sometimes I'll add ear wires and jump rings and things like that. I didn't do that this time. However, there are components and findings in here, just not all the little cheap things like the ear wires and jump rings and things like that. So anyway, I like to put in a whole bunch of strands, and that way we can do bead weaving projects, we can do stringing projects, and we can actually do an entire project. And I like to put in a lot of little bags of little components too. So let me straighten this out and I'll come back and show you everything that's in this bag. Okay, so let's start with the strands. As you can see, I have put 8 full strands in this bag. And these are long strands. They're not little short guys. Some of them are 20 inches or longer, and some of them are around 16 inches, maybe 15, but they're all full strands, long strands with lots of beads on them. So let's start. Let me push these aside a little bit, and let's look at each one individually. We have a 20-inch strand of dark cyan 4x9mm rice-shaped electroplated beads. So this is, it's kind of like the bicones, like the 8x4 bicones, but they're a little bit more rice-shaped, and they're faceted, and they're really shiny, really pretty. And there is about 58 beads on this strand. So this is a really pretty strand. Then we have a 12x4 elongated bicone, and this is also a electroplated, faceted, it's lightly faceted bicone here. And this is also, I believe it's either turquoise or dark cyan. I think it's also dark cyan, but you can see the little bit of difference in color. Actually, I think that this one was supposed to be turquoise, but it's more cyan. So that's what those look like. And this one is a 22-inch strand, I believe. Let's see, it's 12 by 4, about 60 beads. It's a 29.9-inch strand, so it's a 30-inch strand. So you get a lot of beads on this one, and these are a little bit more expensive beads. So I got a bunch of them and put them in each bag, and they're hard to get a whole bunch in one color, so it was a little bit of time waiting on some of these beads that I got, and that's why my box was so delayed. But anyway, that's those two strands, and then I put in a 4mm round. This is gold lustered turquoise color, and look at how pretty that is. This is one of my favorites. I love these, and I love 4mm rounds. So this is a really pretty one, and it looks really pretty with these. As you can see, it's really nice together. And then the next one is a 4x3 pink rondelle. So like I said, I did pinks and purples and greens in this, and this is a pearl pink is what it's called. So it's got pearl luster electroplating, and it's really sparkly and really pretty. And this is also a very long strand. I believe it is a 16-inch strand. Yes, it is. And it has on it about 130 beads, so that's a lot of beads. This next one is what they call canine glass. It's just a little bit higher grade glass. It's a nicer grade of glass, more expensive type of bead, and it's in a cut that I really like. I usually get this cut. It's kind of a saucer cut. See the way it sparkles, how beautiful it is? I'll get you even closer. This cut I usually get in my clear quartz beads. I get gemstones in this cut, and I love it. It's just gorgeous. So when I saw it in the glass and how pretty it was in the same cut, I had to have it. Like I said, again, this is a little bit more expensive strand, but it's just absolutely beautiful, and I think we should have it. So we do. And that's what that looks like. And this is also a very long strand. It is, let me see if I can find it. I probably lost my place. It is, oh my, you guys, I just can't keep my brain together here. It is 117 beads, and it's a 15-inch strand. I think it's a little bit longer than 15 inches, and I just rounded it down. But there's a lot of beads on here. And this is really, like I said, just such a pretty piece. When you get it in person, you're going to be surprised how pretty this is. And then I wanted to get something a little bit different shaped. I try to put several different shapes in these boxes. And this is a flat round. I believe it's like a 6x4. And it is imitation pink jade. And it's really pretty too. And there are a lot of beads. Let me back off so you can see it a little better. There are a lot of beads on this strand. Also, this is a 23-inch strand, and it has about 100 beads, I believe. And now I'm going to come in really close so you can see the shape of these beads and the color of them, how pretty they are. They're flat, round, faceted, and they're opaque, of course. They look like rose quartz, is what they look like. They're really very, very pretty. They even kind of have a translucency, like an opaque but translucent look at the same time, kind of like rose quartz. So let's back that off. The next full strand is I just got a couple of 8x6 rondelles. They're really nice to string with. They're good filler beads, and one is in dark cyan and one is clear, so that we can have a little pop of clear in. And let me show you how pretty they are. These are both very long strands. There's 72 beads on, I think, the green one, and or somewhere around 72, and about 69 on the clear one. So they're nice long strands, and they, like I said, they're very good to string with, and I really like these larger ones. So there's a couple of those, and that is our strands. Let's look at them again. How pretty they are. And then let's move on to some of the components and pendants and things that are in this box. Let me back off so you can see how pretty this is. The colors blend really pretty together. So those are your full strands, and I will be right back after I get a few components. Okay, let's move into some of the smaller bags of beads I put in here. Little accent beads to go with everything. Let me get you in camera a little bit more, and let's start with these. And these are imitation Swarovski, and they're kind of a column-shaped faceted bead. They're purple, and they're just gorgeous. And you get 10 of these. And again, a little bit higher quality, a little bit more expensive bead. So I have tried to put in this box something just a little bit different in each component. Now, I didn't put a ton of them because they are expensive, but this will be really pretty in a minimalist type of bracelet, or just a accent bead in something, and I think I have a few ideas for that. But these are really, really pretty. Look at that. So you get 10 of those. And then I have these Rondells. They're just a little bit different shaped. They're kind of geometric. They're electroplated, and they're green, but they have a lot of color in them. See, and I'll get one close, but they're kind of a little bit flatter on top, not a lot. They're kind of puffy and more geometric than most Rondells. So like if I put this Rondell next to this, you can see the difference in the cut. These again are a more expensive bead, and I believe, I don't remember how many pieces I put in here, but I think there's like 25 pieces. There's 25 pieces in this, and it's about an 8x6. And I'm going to get really close to them so that you can see the difference in the shape. Some of them are up, so you can see how, oops, come on, clear up, clear up, clear up. No, it's not going to. Hey, camera, there we go. See the difference in the shape and how pretty they are? And this, there's quite a few, so this would be like a 7-inch strand like you would get in most boxes. You get little short strands. That's what this would be like. But they will make a really great accent bead too. I mean, what if we put these two together in something? How pretty would that be? I guess it would be prettier if you could see it. There we go. See, those are just gorgeous together. So we can come up with some really pretty, really feminine, gorgeous little pieces with these. And let's move on. I'm not going to rebag those. Now, I have put in here some 10 by 10 by 10 cubes, faceted cubes, that have a, I think they called it medium purple, but I think it's more of a deep purple plating on this. So I'm trying to get these in here so you can see them really pretty, and then I'll back off again. I know it's annoying to have it too close, but you get 6 of these, and these will also be a really great accent bead in a bracelet or something. We could also use them as dangles on maybe a lariat style necklace or something like that. That would be really pretty. So you get 6 of those, and again, a little bit more expensive bead, so you don't get a ton of them, but you get really a good amount. And then I have these electroplated frosted beads. These are 8mm round, I believe. They could be 10. They look kind of big, but these are, I think, are really cool, and they had all my colors in them. So it's kind of a little swirl electroplated frosted bead, and they're really pretty. And you get 8 of these. And again, mixing these little beads together is going to work out really well. See? So this is going to work out really nice. I love these. I think they're really pretty. Let me back you off again. And then I got these oval faceted beads, and they're kind of purple electroplated. They call it mauve, and they're really pretty too. So I've put 10 in each package, and I want you to be able to see them. Now, sometimes when they package these and send them to me, they get a little bit scraped up, and they're always really dirty. So if you wash them and you use a little microfiber cloth to kind of polish them, you'll get that shine and everything right back. Sometimes when they package them and send them all the way from another country, you'll get a little bit of tiny bit of damage here and there. But these actually aren't bad. They look good. I was worried about them being electroplated and packed so tight on top of each other, but they're not too bad. And I had taken a cloth and washed them up, and they are fine. But just to let you know that sometimes shipping can do a little bit of scraping. So just wash them up, polish them up, and see how they look for you. And once I get mine all polished up, I didn't polish these, but I did do a package, and it looked a lot prettier than they do when you just take them right out of the package. And a lot of these packages, some of them that I have pre-packaged, I bag a lot of them anymore simply because the packages are dirty, and it's just the handling of them and everything. It just isn't the quality that I prefer. But that's what that looks like, and you get 10 of those. I'm learning a lot of stuff as I do these things and trying to figure out how to solve certain issues I come across. So, you know, it's a process. Then I've got some of these top drilled beads, and I've got 2 packages of them. One in mauve. This one was supposed to be turquoise, but it's really not turquoise. It's more of a bluish, purplish color. And again, these need to be washed and polished up a little bit too, and they'll be a lot prettier. But you get 6 of them, 3 of this color and 3 of this color. And we can do a lot with these. We can put them right on jump rings. We can wire wrap them. We can put pinch bails on them. And I think I'll probably list some pinch bails that fit these really well so that we can use that too, and we'll worry about that later when we're designing. But these work really well as a focal bead, and they're just really, really pretty beads. Just gorgeous. And they're good size. I don't know if I can find my size on here, but 17 by 11.5 is what they are. So they're good size. And then I'm going to show you the next ones. So I put a few more little drop shape things in here because I just like them, and I think that they can add a whole lot to a design. So I have some more top drilled beads. And this one I have lilac and dark cyan. And in this one I have a rainbow, I believe it's purple iris and clear. So you get 6 purple iris, 6 clear. These are like 13 by 6. No, I'm really not. Yeah, I think they are 13 by 6 millimeter. And so altogether you get quite a few of them, and they look nice together. Those are good colors together. So these are in one package, these in another. And then I'm just going to scoot these over. And then we're going to move into some of the components that I put in here too. I have some pendants here that we'll go for first. This is a purple brass. The findings, or the metal around it, is silver tone brass. It's plated, of course. And it is a faceted glass, and it's a nice deep purple. And it's very pretty. Nice size. So it will make a really nice pendant. Nice focal. And then I've got these 3. Again, it's the glass that I was telling you about, like this glass. Really nice, higher quality faceted glass. And it is, all 3 of them, I put pinch bails on them in a leaf motif, because in this bag I have added a few leaf and heart components. And so I sat and I put 900 pinch bails on. I want you to know, 900 pinch bails. So on each one of these there's a pinch bail. and turned them into nice little pendants. Very pretty. You get a lavender or lilac color, you get a dark cyan, and you get pink. And these are very pretty. And they're nice size. They're bigger. In my very first box, I put one similar to this, but they were smaller. These are bigger. And they will make really nice focal beads, or pendant focal, whatever you want to call it. And then I have one more glass focal, and I just kind of added this in at the last minute because I think they're pretty, and I just put one in because I think it will go good with another one I have, and I'll show you. So this is just a glass, they call it spray painted glass, I believe, and it's just a really pretty, it's sea green is what the name of that one is. And this leaf, this silver tone alloy leaf, it's a nice big pendant too. I thought these would be, if we could figure out a way to put them together, I thought those would be really pretty together. So that's why I added that one, because I thought it would complement this one a lot. So I could figure out a way to put a jump ring through it and connect it or whatever, and that would make a really pretty necklace. Maybe some of this with it, and that would be really pretty. And we have an 18-gram bag of 4 millimeter spacer beads that we could put in between that are the silver tone also, and we could make a really pretty necklace with that. So this is the next thing that I wanted to show you. It is 18 grams of 4 millimeter round spacer beads in the bright silver tone. So we've got all those. And then I went into hearts as a motif too for this one. And I just thought, you know, I love spring, so I have the heart represent how I love when everything starts to change and all that stuff. And I think we all do. So that's that. And these are 6. You can use them as charms or pendants or earrings. They are a nice size. They're probably about, if I can read, I just don't want to make you guys wait for me to read my thing, but I do include a list. You can see I have it on this really pretty paper. All of them are a little bit different colors, and everything is listed. So you can find all the sizes, everything on here. So if I'm not telling you exactly, when you get your box, you will know exactly what you've got. So we've got 6 of these, and then I put 30, oh, grab the right one, Gina, 30 of these little hearts. So this, we could do something really cute with these. So that's why I added them. I mean, even if you put this one as a focal, and then you dangled these on some chain up on either side of it, how cute would that be? I mean, that would make just a really adorable little necklace, or even a bracelet. You could have a charm bracelet with all of these, with the bigger hearts spread out the length of it, and then the little hearts connected. And that would be just really cute. And then we have some chain that we could connect it to. Now, I got a little bit bigger chain this time. Sometimes you get in these boxes this little tiny chain, and you really can't connect anything to it. This is a little bit bigger, and I think it would make a perfect charm bracelet. Now, it's a Figaro chain, so there's bigger links and smaller links in between. So they're really pretty links, and it's silver tone. And you get an entire yard of that. So that, working with your charms here, would be just really pretty. So you get that also. And then I did this really weird thing. Okay, I thought I saw something really pretty, and I ordered 300 of them, so you're getting one. It's not, you know, I have to be honest, even about my own box. It's not the greatest thing in the world. It's a big pendant. It's got the flower of life type of motif on it, and it's got glass floating inside it. And I thought this would be so cool. When I looked at it, I thought, oh, it'll have the pretty glass floating in, and it's not horrible. It's nice. It's just not what I expected. It's a little bit bigger than I thought it would be, and it's just not the quality that I thought it would be, but it's still pretty, and we can do something with it. That's why I included some of these beads too, because we can make this pretty. And not that it's ugly. It's not ugly. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying that. It's just that, you know, sometimes things look better than they're going to be until you get them in your hand, and that's kind of how I felt about this one. But like I said, it's not horrible, and some people will really love it, and some people will absolutely hate it. So anyway, there's a lot of other pendants in here and stuff too, but I went ahead and included it because I ordered it, and that is that. So I thought it would be pretty. You could even add some of these little heart charms with it. Some of these pretty clear ones. You know, we could put some of these with it. There's a lot of ways that we can decorate this up. I will find something clever to do with it and make me happier than I am with it. So that's that. And then we are getting to the end here, guys. We have some clasps. Now, I bought these. They're a little bit bigger than the other clasps that I've included. But I bought these, and they're the bright silver. They match well. They're pretty good size. But there wasn't, I figure with all these beads, 3 sets of toggle just wasn't enough. So I got the ones out from my last box. I had a whole bunch of them. So they're in an antique silver tone, but they still blend in really nice. So I added 6 of those. So you're going to get 9 sets of toggle. That way you can do a lot, because there's a lot of beads and a lot of components in this. And of course, we can always use other clasping too, whatever you decide you want. But that's a pretty good amount there, so that you can make a whole lot of projects and not run out. So let me put this all together in something that looks halfway decent here, some kind of pile, and I'll be back. Okay. And so that's what the conglomeration of them all piled together looks like. And I hope you like them. I think they're really pretty. I think this box turned out exceptionally well. And it was worth the wait, though I had so many issues with this order I can't even begin to describe. You know, and then on top of all of that, my mom being sicker, and then I decided to break a tooth and get a toothache. And so, you know, it's been one of those things. But I think that we can do some really, really pretty stuff with this. This is going to be fun to play with. I'm going to enjoy it. Lots of things to inspire in this box. And if you would like one, head over to the website right now, as soon as this is done airing, so that you can grab one, because they go really quickly. And see if you get one. And I hope you do. And then we can bead together. Bye-bye.